So it's Wednesday, the 28th. Been up all night trying to find my bags. I never made it to Oklahoma City. Flight was delayed. I was on the plane. It was delayed. I got off the plane because they gave us the option to get off. They wouldn't give me my bag back. And I got off the plane because I would have missed my connection in Phoenix. And there was no guarantee from Phoenix that I would get anywhere else. So I didn't want to get stuck in Phoenix. Good thing I did what I did. And the only thing missing is my bag because the flight that they were putting me on in Phoenix got delayed so many times and canceled so many times that it left Phoenix. It was supposed to leave Phoenix at 4, got delayed till 7, got delayed till 9. Finally, I looked online. It finally took off after midnight here, I guess West Coast time or whatever time Phoenix is in, and went to Chicago, went back down to Dallas, Fort Worth, went up to Oklahoma City, got to Oklahoma City 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Ridiculous, just absolutely ridiculous. And then I understand there's storms all over the country, but again, anything that comes close to Dallas, Fort Worth, just forget about it. And then, anyway, so my bag, they didn't give it to me. And the girl says, oh, we'll send a message to Phoenix and they'll stop it there and reroute it back here. Okay, didn't happen. Oh, we'll also send a message to Oklahoma City. They'll stop it there and reroute it back here. Didn't happen. I've been up all night trying to call the goddamn 800 number, excuse my language. And it's just voicemail hell. And they don't help. It's American Airlines. They don't help. They don't do anything. They say, press 1 and we'll call you back. They verify your number. They don't call back. I went to bed finally at 10 o'clock last night. 11:30 at night, the phone rings. This is my callback, my callback from American Airlines. And a girl comes on the phone and I explain, the flights in there and my bag and where is it? When will I get it back in my hands? My medication's in there. I need it. Da, da, da. She goes, oh, you need luggage. She goes, let me connect you. Boink. And I'm right back into the same phone system I've been fighting all day long to try and get stuff resolved. So I'm awake now. So I've been calling all night that 800 number. I figure, okay, who's going to be checking stuff in the middle of the night and going on like that? Apparently, a lot of people, because the wait time on the phone call dropped from 6 hours down to 2 hours, down to 1 hour. Did I get a call back? No. I get a call back at 7:20 this morning after repeated calls to them. Can't leave messages, can't leave anything, You can't talk to a human being. Repeated calls. Finally get a call back. I'm having a cup of coffee. I go, oh. And she goes, can you hear me? I go, I can hear you. Can you hear me? She goes, I can't hear you. If I don't hear you, I got to hang up. Click. I'm done. I'm out. Okay. Thank you, American Airlines, once again. So I decide I'm going to take a shower, get dressed. I'm going to go drive away to the airport. I drive to the airport, paid another $6 in parking to go inside to talk to a human being. I go to the desk where, your baggage claim area is for lost bags. Nobody there. Okay. There's this little sign that says, go to the front desk, ticket counter. So I go up there with my stub and talk to a young lady. She disappears in the back room talking to somebody else. She comes out and says, oh, he'll come out and walk over there with you. Who's he? And where is he? He's going to come out this way so I see him? And she goes, yeah, I think so. I said, can you confirm? Because I don't know who we're talking about. And so she goes back there and he comes walking out and goes, Mr. McGowan, I'm Wes. I said, great. Wes was polite, efficient, took care of everything, walked back to where we started at the thing in the back there with the baggage claim. He's punching and he goes, oh, it's this, that, and the other. It's in Oklahoma City. I know it's in Oklahoma City. I want it here so I can take my medication and get some clothes. And he goes, I understand. He goes, well, it's holding. Wes, thank you for the help. What does that mean, it's holding? He means it's holding. They haven't done anything with it yet. Well, obviously, because I don't have it. And he goes, okay. So he tries to call them. Of course, they do not pick up. Then he realizes, oh, it's a third party is handling this. It's not American Airlines. It's another company that they're contracting with to do baggage things in Oklahoma City. All right, great. So he calls that number. Somebody picks up. I hear him talking. And they exchange phone numbers and everything. And she looks up my thing and she goes, oh, yeah, it's in holding. We know it's in holding. We want movement, so it comes back here. And he goes, okay. Da, 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 da. So he hangs up and he takes copies of my little stub with my numbers on it for my luggage. I thank him and shake his hand. He was the most extremely polite guy, extremely helpful, wonderful, just wonderful. Walking back out to the car to pay my $6 for parking, and then I got a call. Oh, and he goes, hey, this is Wes. He goes, just to know, they called me right back. Oh, okay. Yeah, they got over 300 bags over there that they don't know where they're supposed to be or whatever. Yours included with one of them. I said, okay. But they know your number now, and they're going to go look for your number, and hopefully they can get it expedited and out today. And I go, okay, so what does that mean? I'll see you tomorrow? Today? When? He goes, well, I don't know what flights they're going to get it on. They'll call me back with the they'd but they promised they'd get on it right away and find your bag and get it going. I said, thank you, Wes. You're a godsend. So I look to hear from your call, correct? He goes, yes, I'll call you and give you movement on the thing, or you can track it online. I said, I'm not interested in going online or on any apps, okay? Because that doesn't help me in the slightest, because I can't contact anybody to verify anything, because nobody uses a phone anymore. And he laughs. He goes, how true? He goes, how true? And I told him about my experience with the 800 number for American Airlines. He goes, yeah, they don't want to help. They just want to get rid of you. You know, well, they did a good job. Boom, you're gone. You know? So anyway. And then, since my medication's on the suitcase, I have to get new medication because I need my medication. I don't know how long this bag's going to be gone, you know, with these storms and everything. I don't know if it's going to take a week to get back to me. So I call. It's like, I can't get a hold of the pharmacy. It's like, you know, again, it's, what do they call it? A virtual assistant hell. You can't talk to anybody. So I have to send an email. So I sent an email this morning saying, please refill these things. CVS Pharmacy. Inside a Target. So someone calls me when I'm in the car, which I didn't see because I was talking to Wes, saying, yeah, we can't refill your thing. One's due for a refill on the second. The other one, we need a doctor to okay it to refill for more refills. Well, call the doctor. Call the insurance company. Tell them I lost my prescription. Do your freaking job. You know? So I get home and I'm trying to call these people. You can't call them. They do not pick up a phone. There's nowhere to leave a voicemail. I'm in virtual assistant hell because it's all automated and they just want to go off of what they know. And they're not, and I keep yelling on the phone, operator, human being, pharmacy, person, anybody, you know, agent. No. So I look up the number manually, you know, on the cell phone. And I call it. I get a CVS number. Oh, and I can leave a voicemail. It's the wrong CVS. They were nice enough to call me back. And they go, I'm sorry you're having so much trouble getting through this. You know, we're the one over here, not the one on McBean. I go, okay, well, you know, I go, can you refill my prescriptions there? And she goes, no, unfortunately not. It'd have to be transferred over or whatever. Oh, can't you people just do this stuff? Anyway, so she goes, well, here's their number direct, 661-254-7234. Guess what? Virtual assistant hell. Same thing. Nobody picks up a goddamn phone anymore. What is with this world? So then I try to call my doctor, who happens to have retired the first of the year. So I'm calling the office, the Facing Medical Group, you know, Providence Facing Medical Group. And again, virtual hell, trying to get through to anybody, you know. And they go, well, if you need a refill, call your pharmacy. I would love to, but I can't get through to them, you know. And then so finally, after pushing many buttons and searching around and different, I get some young man on the phone. Oh, I'll be glad to help you. And he looks me up. He goes, which ones do you need refilled? I go, well, the ones I take daily, the blah, blah, the yabba dabba da, the yabba dabba da. I can't even pronounce what they are. And he goes, okay. I go, can you just read them off and I'll tell you which one I need that was in my bag? And he does, and we confirm it. He goes, well, your who's taking over for is Dr. I think he said Swanson or Swenson or something like that. I don't know. Haven't met the person yet. Don't know if it's male or female. Don't know. And then, but they're taking over. He says he'll get these to Dr. whoever it was right away, and they'll okay it, and they'll send it to the pharmacy. You know. And meanwhile, he says tell the pharmacy to call the insurance company. You know, it's old man insurance as I call it. You know, Social Security, whatever. You know, Blue Shield, Blue Cross through Social Security. You know, whatever. You know, whatever it is. And then he said, just tell them you need an override, you know, and then you need your prescriptions now because it's lost prescription, which it is. Because we don't know where it is. Somewhere in Oklahoma. We don't know how long it's going to take to get back to me. And these are daily pills I got to take daily. I'm already starting to feel the buzzing in the ears and the pressure building up because I didn't have any pills today. Anyway, and all this aggravation with robocalls and 800 numbers that don't do anything but just keep press this, press that, press this. But you can't talk to a human being. Anyhow, my issue with 800 numbers, they're fine. The little prompts they want you to do, just fine. But if you have questions, you have to be able to hit 0 or say, I want to talk to an operator or I want to talk to a human being. And somebody live gets on the phone. If you don't get that options, there's no point in having these 800 numbers. None whatsoever. Because some of us are old and like to talk to people and say, hey, this is the way, you communicate. Not beep, 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 And what's your birth date? And da-da-da-da. Are you male or female? Oh, my God. It's simple things like that just aggravate the crap out of me. Anyway, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments on my thing again today. I'm just an ornery old man or whatever they're calling me, but I don't care. Don't care. You're not living my life. You don't have to put up with this crap every day. I do. Simple. Everything's simple in my mind. Just pick up the phone and talk to me. We can get this fixed. American Airlines, pick up the phone and talk to me so I don't have to drive all the way back to the airport, spend another $6 on parking and drive back home. Pick up the phone and talk to me. I don't care how many people you got online. Staff your place so you got enough customer service people to handle it and train them how to do these things. And if I ask for, like in the airlines, yes, I sit near the airport. Nobody told us anything about delays and planes not being able to fly and malfunctions. And we just sit there like monkeys waiting around. Okay, we'll just lead to the plane, go, Had I gone on that trip yesterday, if I had not got off that plane, I would have been stuck in Phoenix, Arizona, waiting for a 4 o'clock flight, which did not leave until after midnight, which went to Chicago, which went back to Dallas-Fort Worth, which went up to Oklahoma City and got there at 3, 4 in the morning. At least I'd be united with my bags. Just absolutely ridiculous. You need to communicate to the people that you're dealing with. You just don't avoid and hope it look the other way and hope it goes away. Oh my God. Oh my God. So anyway, the rest of my day is going to be consumed now trying to get a hold of the pharmacy to tell them how to do their job per my doctor's office. Which I can't because it's virtual assistant hell. And I'm so tired of it. I just want to talk to human beings and get on with my life. I have questions, I want them answered. I don't want to deal with machines. Anyway, that's that. And besides that, great day. Going to be in 70, 75 degrees today. Nice out. Didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm about ready to take a nap. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 10:42 a.m.
10:42. Been up all night, so I'm kind of tired right now. And I'm going to put something on, I'm going to try the pharmacy one more time, put some mindless television on, and take a nap. And hopefully I can take 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours. That'd be real nice. But anyway, I don't mean to gripe every day, but, simple little things that could be handled with just a pick up of the phone or communication. You wouldn't have all these issues. None whatsoever. All right, thanks. Bye. Woohoo.